Hi guys, it's Allie. I am live here at Spring Mill with Lynn, and I wanted to talk to her. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, everyone.
Just about some of the things that make her community here at Spring Mill different. Now, if you haven't been here already, make sure you give her a call after we're done to set up a time to come by and see it. But first of all, Lynn, can you just introduce yourself and tell our audience a little bit about what you guys do here?
Sure, I would love to. So my name is Lynn Walsh, and I'm the Senior Lifestyle Counselor here at Spring Mill Senior Living. We're in the Kimberton, Phoenixville area on Route 113. We've been here about 9-10 years. Beautiful community. We have a lot of things that set us apart that we can review, and we have a lot of different things going on here.
That's awesome. So tell our audience and the people that are watching either now live or later how, your story, how did you get involved? How did you end up here?
Absolutely. So I actually started out after college. I worked for Merrill Lynch for about over 10 years. I worked in financial planning and wealth management. I have my CFP. I like the financial end of things. So when I had kids, I was lucky enough to stay home. And when I was thinking about going back to work, what has always been near and dear to me was working with seniors. And it's funny, if any of my high school friends are listening, they would laugh, and they still do. And of course, Lynn is working with seniors. My grandparents I pretty much lived with, and they raised me. I absolutely adored them. So they definitely play a huge role in me being comfortable with seniors and me caring about seniors, and definitely led me into Spring Mill.
That's awesome. So, I know in the industry there's a lot of misconceptions sometimes about what senior living communities are like. What's something that you would say is maybe like a misconception or something people don't understand about your community?
So I think one of the misperceptions I get, and honestly I don't mind getting these calls, is they think we're a nursing home, they think we're skilled, and honestly, I get these calls a lot, and I will refer you, I will talk to you, I will work through it with you, I will even follow up with you. We're here to help everyone, not just to get you in the building, but we're in the industry to help people help their aging mom, dad, and uncle. So that's a common misperception. We do have a short-term rehab in our building that is they rent space on our second floor, but we are not the same company. So it's a little bit of a misperception that we are one and the same. Not such a bad misperception. We do actually work very closely together. But I would say those are probably the two misperceptions out there.
Sure, and that having that rehab here on site is probably a differentiator. So that kind of leads me to my next question. What are the things that you would say make this community different than others?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. This question actually excites me. There's so many things here. I actually travel from the Chadds Ford, Westchester area to get here, so I have a long commute, and I really probably wouldn't go to other places. I always say there's nowhere is perfect, but there's a lot of things that really stand out with Spring Mill, and one, of course, being Powerback. So we have a short-term skilled rehab on our second floor, Powerback Rehab. They just also recently opened up a huge building over in Exton. They're a 5-star rehab. They're excellent rehab, and what happens is when one of our residents goes out to the hospital, they are immediately notified upstairs, and we have a bed available for them in the building. So it's such a great thing. They come back from the hospital, they're entering Spring Mill, they feel like, I recognize this is home. They have other residents going up visiting them. Of course, we go up and visit them. We can keep track of them. We can go to the care conferences. And again, we work so closely with Powerback that they come visit our residents sometimes. So it's a wonderful, positive, incredible relationship, and such a plus for Spring Mill. Another advantage that kind of sets us apart, I feel, is we have pretty much all the same directors that have started Spring Mills still here.
Wow.
Our director of nursing was promoted within, so we do have a new director of nursing over the last 2 years. But pretty much everyone else is still here. We have a wonderful staff, and I just have to say this because I notice this each and every day. Our aides are incredible here. Gosh, I wish I could just name them all, and they're wonderful. And I can't tell you how many times our residents will say to me, "Oh my gosh, I have Alyssa or Rita," and just go on and on about them. So I really feel they make such a big difference. They're really the backbone here. They're the consistent. They love the residents. They know them. They each have a floor, so they know all the residents. So that is absolutely a wonderful advantage we have. We also have large apartments. So a lot of communities will have studios and suites. We also have studios, we have suites, we have 3 versions of a 1-bedroom, meaning they each get larger. The largest has about 9 single closets, a dining room, living room, stone balcony, and then we have 2 bedrooms. We have 2 versions of a 2-bedroom with a stone balcony as well. So we do have a lot of things that set us apart. Male residents, we have an extremely high ratio of male residents, so much so that we have a men's club every month. And I oftentimes will go through my database when it's time for the men's club and invite some people from the outside, and they enjoy it. So we have all our recreation programs are well attended. We have a happy hour on Friday that people from the outside are now attending. So it's really a great place.
That's huge. I think you hit on some really important things about the sense of community, but also care, which are really, really differentiators. So last but not least, how, if people are watching now or later, is the best way to get a hold of you?
So the best way to get a hold of me, obviously you can call Spring Mill, which is 610-933-7675. You can call me on that. But honestly, and I tell all my folks that I tour, because I really establish a relationship with them. And there's oftentimes on the weekend I'll be texting or I'll be sitting in my office texting, and I'll be like, I'm talking to my tours. We establish to me, it's all about the relationship and what they're concerned about and figuring that out in the beginning. So my cell phone, people are always welcome to call or text me on that, which is 484-343-4265. And then, of course, email is fine as well. Or stop in. We always welcome walk-ins. In fact, I tell people when they're looking around, just walk in a place. You can see it, unbiased, unset up, and no one's going to turn away a tour. I love walk-ins.
That's great.
So we'd love to see you. It's a great place, and I'd love to introduce you to everyone here.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lynn. Guys, you need to check it out here. If you haven't been here already, make sure you call Lynn today or send her an email. Or like she said, stop by. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.